Howard Stern is getting sued by his ex assistant. This from TMZ. Howard Stern's ex assistant sues. I got fired from a hostile work environment. Howard Stern and his wife Beth are being sued by a woman who claims they fostered a hostile work environment when she was their executive assistant. A woman named Leslie Kuhn is going after Howard and Beth in a New York court. She says when she worked as Howard and Beth's executive assistants, they asked her to move into their 20,000 square foot Southampton mansion where she claims Beth put a lot on her plate. That Kuhn claims Beth tasked her with managing the mansion's staff, including scheduling, completing payroll, and managing general household operations, like Beth's at home cat rescue and fostering operation. The woman claims she was fired less than 2 years after moving in, and she says her firing was a result of a hostile work environment and enablement of that hostile work environment. Immense pressure on the household created by irresponsible and untenable animal rescue and fostering operations occurring on site, and massively disorganized and questionable business operations and accounting practices. While Kuhn doesn't offer any further detail about the untenable animal rescue situation, Beth and Howard make it no secret about their passion for rescuing cats. Beth has said they had more than 900 cats in their home over a 5 year period, not all at once. Kuhn says a law firm representing Howard's production company 112 presented her with a separation agreement containing an ironclad NDA, which was made to look like it was signed years ago when she first started working for Howard. Problem is, Kuhn claims the NDA was signed before she even interviewed and insists the signature on the document is nothing more than her typewritten name in the same font style and size used to identify the parties and names in the thing. Kuhn is suing and asking the court to declare the NDA unenforceable so she can disclose the details of her employment and address any accusations they might hurl in her direction. They reached out to Howard. They heard nothing back. Okay, so Howard Stern hooked up with Beth, right? And he wasn't gonna have any more kids with her. And then he revealed on the show, like even after they were married, when he would have sex with her, he would still use a condom. And everyone was like, "Why?" Like, "Oh no, I don't want to get her pregnant." So Beth has lived this life of an animal obsession because she couldn't have any children. So she took that wanna be taking care of motherly instinct thing and put it into animals to a ridiculous level. 900. How disgusting is that beautiful mansion? There's probably like huge wings of it just taken over by cats. There's pee smell everywhere and crap smell. You would assume though, like people are being paid to wash it around the clock 24/7, but I don't know. Howard never leaves the house, so he's like probably Howard using it in a section of the house. Another section's taken over by cats. Beth is doing whatever she's doing in another. This is like a mega mansion here, people. Even the Hampton place. So I don't know, just that beautiful place and just all that space and just dumb animals running all around and this woman having to take care of it. Wow, these two are doing God knows what. Yeah, like, I'm sure it can't be as bad as she's making it sound, but it's probably worse than what we think it is, though. I mean, thinking like, look, you get offered to live in Howard Stern's mansion, and all the other stuff sounds reasonable, like taking care of payroll and all that stuff. It seems like this whole thing with this cat rescue thing, but they're housing cats in the house, and like, why don't you just open up your own shelter? They probably do, don't they? I see. I don't know. I don't know about this whole weirdo world of getting weird into animals because you just couldn't have kids of your own, so you had to throw that energy into something else. So maybe it got like a little too weird. I don't even know how much money this lady is even seeking. I don't even think it says so. She's just suing. Stern is not going to want to leave the house for that one. And he's going to have to probably for the deposition. The actual court thing, probably not. I think all the lawsuits, especially if you're going like state to state, but that's one of the industries, at least from what I can tell, and trust me, I have some involvement in this, that they went to during COVID Zoom, but they just stayed on Zoom. So he might not have to leave the house for any like court proceedings from this lawsuit, but for that deposition, oh boy. Stern is going to have to leave and go sit for 6 hours and get deposed over a bunch of cats and dogs and other animals. That, I bet you Stern, like he just deals with it, but Stern isn't that into animals. He had to get into it because that's Beth's thing, but I mean, before Beth, you never heard Stern going on and on and on about the animals because he just had three daughters of his own. But this whole lawsuit is kind of weird to me. The fact that no amount is being asked for. She was the executive assistant. She got to live there. Immense pressure is on the household created by irresponsible and untenable animal rescue and fostering operations on site. Do you think Beth was like, go get 40 cats and bring them here? And like bring them in your car? And now this lady's car smells. And do you think Beth was like, keep some cats in your room? I know we said you get to have a room you can live in, but we want to keep some of the cats in your room? Do you think something like that? It's kind of odd to have a live-in nanny. I don't know. This lady hot or old too? What do you think Stern was doing? This chick in the house. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.